In this current online climate, it can be very difficult to make ends meet on YouTube without sacrificing creator freedom, especially when advertisers freak out about Nazi punk videos and whether or not YouTubers say the F word in their descriptions. With that in mind, here are 7 channels that we at Leftover Pizza find to be underrated and deserve traction. The rules are simple. They must have under 100,000 subscribers, and they have to have quality content that can rival YouTubers with millions of viewers.
Get it on!
Number 1. Sergeant Ducky.
So I was like, that's way too small. And he wasn't even ready. Did you try it anyway? No, I didn't. It would have been like trying to push a marshmallow into a piggy bank. So what did you do then? I just kicked him out. I'm not spending a night with a man who couldn't even rub the sides. I want a real man. I want a man to make pure shit of my box. That lad can go back and get a refund on his little baby carrot. Hold on, Sally. I gotta serve this rude fucker. What?
Sergeant Ducky is an Irish YouTuber who makes commentary videos, rants, and generally whatever the hell he feels like talking about. His visual presentation resembles the likes of grade A under A and zero punctuation, while putting a high emphasis on humorous analogies and scenarios.
Now ladies, as lovely as you are, some of you do some seriously questionable shit. Like, saying it out loud makes it sound even fucking stupider. But what it is you do that drives me up the wall faster than an ass-seeking hot sauce bottle is you shave off your eyebrows and then draw them back on. Why do you do this? You have eyebrows already, leave them alone.
His most popular series, Retail Problems, involves Ducky hilariously ranting about the hardships and annoyances of working a retail job.
Hello, Baldy Grocers.
Hello, is this Baldy Grocers?
No, I'm afraid not. What's happened here is you've gotten the number off the Baldy website, dialed it very carefully number by number, but somehow got it wrong, and got through to somebody who doesn't work in the Baldy store, but just so happens to answer the phone in the exact same manner in which an employee of the Baldy store would answer the phone. I know. What are the chances of that?
On occasion, he will set aside comedy for the sake of telling a more dramatic narrative and driving a point home.
I'm pretty sure I know what they're called. They're called elephants.
My teacher told me they're called effluents.
No, don't be telling fibs about your teacher now. It's not nice.
You're saying that because you didn't get to see the effluents.
Listen here, you little cunt. What do you know about anything? You're a kid. You know nothing of life. You pay no bills. You carry no responsibilities. You harbour no grudges. You've not been through school. You've not had your heart hardened by failed relationships. You've not had to work a job you despise for years. You've not done this because right now, you don't need to buy anything to help you forget how shit everything is. And trust me, everything is shit. Happiness is not waking up in the morning wondering what's the point. Happiness is being oblivious to a cheating partner. Happiness is a glimmer of glitter in an unflushed toilet. So trust me, 29 years in this world has taught me a lot. A lot more than it's taught you. But don't worry, you'll get the lesson. Everybody does. But until then, take my word for it. It's called fucking effluent. Elephant.
He's a master at getting reactions out of his viewers. Come on guys, get this man some traction.
Sorry, do you work here?
Number 2. The Right Opinion.
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to The Right Opinion, the home of a twat with too much free time, and today we reflect on a recent tragedy, and some of the more tragic responses.
The Right Opinion is a British YouTuber that gives his 2 cents on politics and the platform of YouTube whenever there is a hot topic. The hilariously obnoxious name aside, The Right Opinion manages to make fair content while also diving into topics that some would consider taboo, like politics or the mainstream media.
North Korea really is the place to be right now, for anyone who can't live in North Korea, of course. What do you mean, I hear you ask? I thought North Korea was a murderous dictatorship. Honey, it's 2K18. Murderous dictatorships mean nothing if your sister is proper banging.
Some of his videos give the impression of bias upon first glance, like his post about the Boogie 2988 controversy, but they turn out to be fair and well researched. If you want good commentary on heated topics without the fear of being given one-sided viewpoints, The Right Opinion is your man.
Also, I like bananas, I like beans, and I certainly do not like fucking pineapple on pizza, and do not ask me about that shit again. Good night.
Number 3. Frandaman 1.
Nothing like peeing in the shower. Oh yeah, here comes round 2.
Hello.
Huh? Hello? Is anybody there? Ah, it was probably Renzi. Alright, here we go.
FranDemand1 is a YouTuber that is best known for comedic gaming. The formula is, he and usually a group of friends pick a game to play and use said game as a platform for improvised comedy. His style of humor can be comparable to the likes of the NOS Gaming. Another praiseworthy trait is his ability to heavily edit his videos almost seamlessly while still maintaining a fairly consistent posting schedule. Seriously, look at these edits.
I know I have one, dude.
Guys, come get a Christmas ornament. I'm coming.
I see it. I got one.
Whoa, that guy fell off.
Whoa, gingerbread man.
Windows.
Have a great time. Oh, fucking gingerbread.
Shut up!
If you're on your coffee break and need a good laugh, Fran provides just that.
I have 1 health.
Wait, are you on a gray screen?
No. You stupid shit!
I'm helping you, you fuck. Oh my god. Look, now you have more health.
Yeah, but I'm on a gray screen!
At least you're faster now.
Number 4. Very friendly.
Well, then you could come to my club.
What? Is it the lame girl club?
It is!
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie. Go into my tiny house with the tiny roof.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please. Please?
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And you're just the member I'm looking for. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Very Friendly is a YouTube channel that mainly consists of source filmmaker animations, with the most popular uploads being animations of funny moments provided by Game Grumps.
She's like, you just walk in, she's like, I don't want to meet this stupid peasant. I don't want to. Oh, hey!
With the very high quality of the presentation, as well as applying additional layers of jokes and references into the recreated scenes, makes it frankly baffling that this artist hasn't crossed the 100k threshold. There aren't many channels that can provide consistent uploads of animated 3D videos with that level of perfection.
I'm a pioneer. I'm an explorer. I'm a human, and I'm coming. I'm animated. My heart's big. I like to eat. I like to fight. I like to I like to have children.
Whenever Friendly isn't animating, they're also providing shareable posts and shit posts, giving viewers plenty of quick laughs. Go check them out. Number 5. Toon Grin.
Black Clover, that's the one where... Like, yeah, that's with the annoying wizard Naruto who wants to be king of the wizards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is as simple as that.
Dude, seriously. King of the pirates, king of the ninjas, king of the wizards. I think Took made the joke where he's like... with what's his name, Ichigo. He's like, what's he going to be, king of the guys who wear dresses? And I'm like, they're Shinigami. They're not dresses. They're just puffy pants. And he's like, dude, they look like dresses. He's not wrong. They kind of do.
Yeah.
Toon Grin is a YouTube channel that revolves around reviewing or discussing entertainment, like movies or television shows, though their primary source of content is animation-related commentary and reviews.
Disney's Zootopia has finally made its way into theaters. I've personally tried to keep as much away from the hype as possible to come into this movie with the most normalized of expectations. With that said, that sloth trailer was crap. Disney, you just cut out an entire scene from the movie, which A, is painfully lazy, B, ruins the joke before the movie is even out, and C, just gives your audience the impression that everything you're going to do for Zootopia is on this level.
This criminally underrated channel makes consistent uploads that tackle popular or infamous media, or even goes for the more obscure titles that not many have heard of, which is pretty refreshing. The two hosts are Nero and Y-Boy, both who are masters of keeping viewers entertained for the entirety of their long videos. On top of that, they have a website where they showcase links to their merch, their Patreon, and their editing and graphic commissions. I highly recommend giving them a shot. By the way, speaking of Patreon... Stop it! Okay, I was kidding, jeez.
Furries.
Number 6. Arcane Forge.
Hello and welcome back to the Arcane Forge. My name's Josh. Today I wanted to talk about my top 5 favourite types of players in any role-playing campaign. Now there are plenty of really great types of players in role-playing games, because all you really need to do is be a friendly person, maybe even be long-term friends with the people that you're playing with, and to be excited about gaming. But the people on this list have gone beyond that.
Arcane Forge is a channel that revolves around the RPG genre, mostly the likes of Dungeons & Dragons.
It's easy to forget that people aren't just living in your head and picturing everything that you're picturing as well. It's hard to put that into words and to process in a way that everybody else is going to understand the same depth that you are while you're imagining it. Maybe you get tired of explaining things constantly, and so you forget little details. But this DM doesn't necessarily just describe things, they conjure a reality for you to play in.
You might be saying, but I'm not interested in D&D. Well, his channel satisfies lots of interests, regardless of whether or not you play RPGs. Want to learn how to world build? Bam! Curious about trivia behind creatures like the Mimic or the Kraken? Boom! Want to hear tips about role-playing? There you go. Plenty for everyone.
Thank you so much for all of your amazing views, your time spent with the Arcane Forge, you dedicating your time to watch the stuff that I make. Thank you so much.
Honorable mentions. Teching 101.
Greetings. I am a Ronin, a wandering samurai without a master. I have come in search of the cringy... Hi.
Matthew Crawford, aka Teching 101, is an anime and manga based YouTuber. He primarily talks about action titles such as One Piece, My Hero Academia, One Punch Man, and Bleach.
The crazy thing that I love is the giant arches behind the HQ, and I know they're supposed to be indicative of the design of the Marine symbol, like the sigil of the Marines, this thing, that's what they are. But looking at them, I just can't help but think that, like, the Marines are now sponsored by McDonald's. Am I the only one that's getting that? Like, a little bit, okay? In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if people keep walking up to the damn thing and trying to order, like, excuse me, is this the McDonald's? And a Kainu comes out, like, what do you want? I'm like, I want a large Big Mac with, Sprite, please. Like, damn it, get the hell off my yard. All right, here you go. I mean, he's a nice guy.
But he also plays video games, discusses Yu-Gi-Oh!, does constant live streams, and even presents fan contests. Almost every video he has presents well-edited skits, impressive on-the-spot humor, and interesting takes on the worlds or lores of the subjects he dedicates videos to. Why isn't he on the list? Well, he's above the sub count limit, for starters. Plus, he has already established that he is happy with his current status as a popular YouTuber that is comfortable financially. Still, if you're interested, look into his channel. The Matthew Santoro Podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Matthew Santoro Podcast. Yes, we're doing this thing. Come on.
Canadian YouTuber Matthew Santoro needs no introduction because of the popularity he has garnered with his lists about bizarre and interesting facts. In the summer of 2018, he started a podcast where he invites online stars to discuss personal motivations, the state of the internet, and philosophy. He even recently adopted visuals for his podcast.
Okay, we are recording for YouTube.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube? Yeah, so I always do like a little pre-show, before the actual recording starts. It's only like a minute.
Gotcha.
So this is it right now.
Oh, we're in the pre-show.
This is the pre-show right now.
It's honestly great to listen to when on a long car ride, or when doing homework. However, it's not on the list because Santoro already has well over 6 million subscribers. Plus, he has stated that he doesn't care about numbers anymore, just passion and a good community. Easy peasy.
But despite all of the vitriol surrounding him, I was able to find very little actual juicy drama that he was involved in, to the point I considered going out of my way and personally trying to dox him, just to maybe not publish the dox, but maybe somewhere in there I'd find something that's actually interesting for me to talk about.
Never mind, no one fucking likes that guy. And with that, number 7. Bob Show.
As long as I continue to have patrons and audience members like you, Mr. Gossett, I'm going to continue giving you the best that I got. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have, first and foremost, bubble wrap! Ah! Oh, so fun.
Bob Show is a YouTube channel made by Rob Thomas, where he reviews movies, usually cinematic masterpieces like Plan B and Cool Cat Saves the Kids. His style of humor involves heavy uses of sarcasm and pointing out the ridiculousness of many of these obscure films.
They tell us that this is their first Christmas at Grandma's house, living all the way out here in the middle of nowhere. I guess Grandma must be a prepper. And the kids are worried that Santa may not be able to find them.
What if he can't find us?
Don't worry, kids. Santa will find us, no matter where we are.
Santa always gets his man.
He also does videos that directly interact with his community, having them vote on future posts, opening fan gifts and messages from his P.O. box, and even letting guests review movies on his channel on Guest Show.
10 movies. 10 motherfucking goddamn Land Before Time movies. And there's still 4 more to go after this, so let's do this. Yeah, just gonna cut the shit, get right into it. From now on, from this point on, okay? I just want to get all of these over with, so let's get through with this already, okay?
His girlfriend, known as Raven, helps Rob with his channel and even provides hilarious voiceovers for various scenes.
I have a question for you. You have this amazing futuristic technology and the Force. Could you really not get better sound quality?
I would advise you to watch your tongue, Your Highness. Such insults will not be tolerated.
Are you a Dark Lord or a drive-through?
You are trying my patience.
No, I don't want fries with that.
This channel is definitely worth your time.
Wait for it.
You're invincible! Because biology, we have to establish our own special brand of minions.
Got any other underrated channels that haven't been mentioned? Comment down below, and they might be added for a sequel to this video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.